We live? Hey, like during the middle, we might end up having to move the cars because they got a lot going on out there.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
All right, ready?
Fine.
Here we go.
All right, first reader, state your registry.
Sawadi, Bun Yahawada, Bun Yashala.
Sawadya, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yashala.
Yahaba Shim Yashabrakta.
Yahaba Shem Yashai Brakata. Pass the prayer book.
You got you. What you mean? What you mean?
Oh, I did. Other side.
Hold on.
La Yashala.
La Yashala.
Scroll. With that, Amadyam, which means to stand or rise. Sar, which means to turn. Pamahakodum, we're going to face towards Jerusalem. Now we're going to start with the Lord's Prayer in the Lashwan Kodash. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakutka, Daba'ah, Ratzaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Kabawathnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawathinawa, Wala'a, Tabi'ai Nawa, Nanasawan, Abo, Habashai Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwath, Wahala, Wataparath, Lawalamium, Aman. The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Babakusha, Nathalanawa, Hakak, Hakak, Larpa'a, Kalmakala, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayam, Hakak, Lahakuyam, Hamathium, Hakak, Awakawath, Hatama'ala, Lagarashan, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, the water, Aman. Power prayer in the English. Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
Yahweh,
Ba'asham,
Yahushua,
Rakanaw, Washal, Waha, Bayasapari, Barak, Ba'asham, Yahushua, the water. Amen. And what we said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel and the school in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. Asha, Ayanya, Ahahayim, Mahayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'im, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayim, Wa'arataza, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamaraka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamaraka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamaraka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaathka, Wabawa'aka, Mayatha, Wa'id, Awalam. Psalm 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Alahayim, Al-Zamayalaka, Al-Takarash, Al-Tashakwat, Al-Hayahana, Al-Yebyaka, Yahamawan, Wamashanayaka, Ashamaru, Rash, Al-Imaka, Yarayamwa, Sawada, Wayataya Tazawa, Altazawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magalia, Wayala Yazakar, Shamya Sha'ala, Awada, Kaya, Nawa Tazawa, Laba, Yakabwa, Ayaka, Baryath, Yakaraswa, Ahali, Adawam, Wayashma'ala, Mawa'ab, Wahagari, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Amalak, Palashat, Amishabi, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labani Lawat, Salah, Ashalaham, Kamadyan, Kasiyah Sarah, Hayabya, Banakal, Koyashwa, Dashabadwa, Ba'ayanda Ara, Hayawa, Dama, Ladama, Shayatamwa, Ladayamawa, Kaira, Wakazaba, Wakatazamanai, Kanasai Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nairasha, Lanawa, Na'awath, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rauka, Ka'ash, Tabaira, Ya'ira, Wakalahabat, Talahat, Hariyam, Kantaradapma, Masairaka, Wabasawapaka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Palawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wea Bahalawa, Aya, Wea Kaparwa, Wea Abadwa, Wea Daiwa, Kaya Ata, Shemka, Yahweh, Labaka, Ayawan, Alkoha, Arataza. Psalm chapter 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence,
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult,
Thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted
and consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name Yasharallah
that the name Yahshua
may be no more in
may
remembrance.
be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also was joined with them.
Also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kesan,
the brook of Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb
like Oreb,
and like Zaid.
like Zeid,
Yea,
yea,
all their princes as Zabah
all the princes as Zabah,
and as Zalmunna,
and as Ammon,
who said,
said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of God in possession.
the houses of God in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flames set the mountains on fire.
flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
perish.
that men may know
Them may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, Wa Mayaka'ala, Wa Alahayim, Matazab Ya'ah, Alawak Yahana, Ha Alawakya, Ha Saranya, Ha Kwatazayoyam, Ha Kaya Yoyam, Wa Akwati, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, the water.
Amen.
The blessings prayer in the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahweh Shai,
and Yahweh Shai,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
commanding General Yohana,
commanded General Yohana,
the generals, the captains,
captain,
the officers,
the officers,
the troopers,
troopers,
and the sisters.
and the sisters,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
All right, with that, Sar, blow the horn one time. Let's set the scroll down. Now with that, Yeshabia. Shalom Yasha'Allah. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Brakatham. Yahweh Shamar Atham Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is the Isupk. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York in 1969 under commanding General Yohana. And we're here to teach the truth of the Bible for so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians that we are the true Israelites according to the scriptures. It is, of course, the Sabbath service. And during this time, what we're going to do is we're going to be reading the Bible just like where we left off last time. We're going to pick back up. We're going to continue to expound on our culture. We're actually getting close to the end of the book of Exodus. We'll be getting into the book of Leviticus pretty soon here. And so the amazing thing about it is, of course, you know, we get the chance to read the scriptures in a more straight up way, giving us the chance to really digest the scriptures in chronological order. Not so much like what we do during classes where we go precept upon precept, here a little and there a little. This gives us the opportunity to really get the best out of each and every scripture as we progress through the storyline of Israel and as far as us coming back and creating our culture. Now, as of right now, Israel is in the wilderness, and we have to learn how to build our nation back from the bottom. You understand? Which is no easy task. It requires brotherhood and teamwork of an entire nation of people coming together, you understand, to make this thing happen. Where we left off at the last Sabbath service, we're going to be starting off, we're going to be starting off at Exodus chapter 39 and verse 4. Okay, 39 and 4. Let me see here. We're going to probably just read 21 verses straight up. But go ahead and start reading, brother. I'll let you know here in a second. Exodus chapter 39 and verse 4. We're going to start in the Hebrew. Okay.
In the Hebrew, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 4. Katapath, Shawa, Lawa, Ka Barath, Al, Shanya, Kwataza, Wata, Ta Yawa,
I'm going to read through 24.
Kabar, verse 5. Wakashab, Apa, Datawa, Ashar, Ila Yawa, Manawa, Hawa'a, Kamai, Shahawa, Zahab, Thakalath, Wa'a, Ragaman, Watawa, La'ith, Shaniya, Washash, Mashazar, Ka'ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Ath, Mashah. Verse 6. Wayai Shawa, Ath, Abba Nayah, Hashaham, Masabath, Masha Tazath, Zahab, Mapa the Kath, Pata Wakaya, Ka Watham, Al, Shamawath, Bunya, Yashala. Verse 7. Wayasham, Atham, Al, Katapath, Ha'apad, Abba Nayah, Zaka Rawan, Labanya, Yashala, Ka'ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Ath, Mashah. Verse 9. Wayaish, Ath, Hakashan, Ma'aisha, Kashab, Kama Aisha, Apad, Zahab, Thakalath, Wa'a Ragaman, Wata Wala'ith, Shanaya, Washash, Mashazar. Verse 9. Rabawai, Haya, Kapawal, Ashawa, Ath, Hakashan, Zarath, Ara Kawa, Waza Roth, Raka Bawa, Kapawa. Verse 10. Waya Mala Awa, Bawa, Arabai, Tawa Raya, Aban, Tawar, Adam, Patada, Waba Rakwath, Hatawar, Ha'akad. Verse 11. Waha Tawar, Hashanya, Napak, Sapayar, Waya Halam. Verse 12. Waha Tawar, Hasha La Ya Shaya, Lasham, Shabawa, Wa'a Ka Lama. Verse 13. Waha Tawar, Hara Bayaya. No. That's it. Thara Shayash, Shaham, Waya Shapa, Mawa Sabath, Masha Batazawath, Zahab, Bama La'a Tham. Verse 14. Waha Abba Nayam, Al, Shamath, Banya, Yashala, Hana, Shatayam, I Shara, Al, Shamatham, Pata Wa Kaya, Khatam, Ayash, Al, Mashawa, La Shanyam, Ishar, Shabbat. Verse 15. Waya Ishwa, Al, Hakashan, Shara, Sharath, Gabalath, Ma'asha, Ibath, Zahab, Tahawar. Verse 16. Waya Ishwa, Shataya, Masha Batazath, Zahab, Shataya, Taba'ith, Zahab, Waya Thanawa, Ath, Shataya, Hata Ba'ith, Al, Shanya, Tazawath, Hakashan. Verse 17. Waya Thanawa, Shataya, Ha'ai Batath, Ha Zahab, Al, Shataya, Hata Ba'ith, Al, Tazawath, Hakashan. Verse 18. Wa'ath, Shataya, Tazawath, Shataya, Ha'ai Batath, Natha Nawa. Al Shataya Hama Shabbat Waya Thanam Al Kata Path Ha Apad Al Mawal Panyawa. Verse 19. Waya Ishwa Shataya Taba'ith Zahab Waya Shaya Mawa Al Shanya Kwa Tazawath Hakashan Al Shapa Thawa Ashar Al Ibar Ha'apad Baya Tha. Verse 20. Waya Ishwa Shataya Taba'ith Zahab Waya Thanam Al Shataya Kata Path Ha'apad Mala Mata Ma Manawa Manal Ma Ma yeah Ma Manal Panyawa La Imath Maka Bara Dawa Ma Ma'al La Kashab Ha'apad. Verse 21. Waya Ra Ka Sawa Ath Hakashan Mata Ba'ai Da Yawa Al Taba'ith Ha'apad Bapa Dayal Dabalath no Dakalath Lahayath Al Khashab Ha'apad Wa La'ah Yazak Hakashan Ma'al Ha'apad Ka Ashar Tazawa Yahweh Ath Mashah. Verse 22. Wayaish Ath Ma'ayal Ha'apad Ma'aisha Irag Kalayal Dakalath. Verse 23. Wapaya Hama'ayal Bata Wakawa Kapaya Daka Ra'a Shapa La Payawa Sabayab La'a Yakwa Rai. Verse 24. Waya Ishwa Al Shawa Laya Hama Ayah Rama Wa Naya Dakalath Wa'aragaman Wata Wala Ith Shanaya Mashazar.
All right, Most High Christ. Go ahead and get that into English. Start at verse 4. Go ahead.
In the English, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 4. They made shoulder pieces forward to couple it together. By the two edges was it coupled together. Verse 5. And the curious girdle of his ephod that was appointed was of the same, according to the work thereof, of gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen, as the Lord commanded Moses.
This is just a recap. It's good that we're reading this because we went over the order of this being given, where Moses was telling them how to make the garments, and now it's explaining how they made the garments and how it pretty much lined right up with what the orders that were given. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And they wrought onyx stones enclosed in ouches of gold, graven as signets are graven, with the names of the children of Israel. Verse 7. And he put them on the shoulders of the ephod, that they should be stones for a memorial to the children of Israel, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 8. And he made the breastplate of cunning work, like the work of the ephod, of gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen. Verse 9. It was 4 square. They made the breastplate double. A span was the length thereof, and a span the breadth thereof, being double. Verse 10. And they set it in 4 rows of stones. The first row was a sardius, a topaz, and a carbuncle. This was the first row. Verse 11. And the second row, an emerald, a sapphire, and a diamond. Verse 12. And the third row, a ligure, and an agate, and an amethyst. Verse 13. And the fourth row, a beryl, an onyx, and a jasper. They were enclosed in ouches of gold in their enclosings. Verse 14. And the stones were according to the names of the children of Israel, 12 according to their names, like the engravings of a signet, every one with his name according to the 12 tribes. Verse 15. And they made upon the breastplate chains at the ends of wreathen work of pure gold. Verse 16. And they made 2 ouches of gold and 2 gold rings, and put the 2 rings in the 2 ends of the breastplate. Verse 17. And they put the 2 wreathen chains of gold in the 2 rings on the ends of the breastplate. Verse 18. And the 2 ends of the 2 wreathen chains they fastened in the 2 ouches, and put them on the shoulder pieces of the ephod before it. Verse 19. And they made 2 rings of gold, and put them on the 2 ends of the breastplate, upon the border of it, which was on the side of the ephod inward. Verse 20. And they made 2 other golden rings, and put them on the 2 sides of the ephod underneath, toward the forepart of it, over against the other coupling thereof, above the curious girdle of the ephod. Verse 21. And they did bind the breastplate by his rings unto the rings of the ephod with a lace of blue, that it might be above the curious girdle of the ephod, and that the breastplate might not be loose from the ephod, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 22. And he made the robe of the ephod of woven work, all of blue. Verse 23. And there was an hole in the midst of the robe, as the hole of a habergeon, with a band round about the hole, that it should not rend. Verse 24. And they made upon the hems of the robe pomegranates of blue and purple and scarlet and fine twined linen.
And just again, this is a recap of how the garments were made. Very royal, very, very well made with expensive materials. Something that not necessarily can be duplicated, because at that point in time, it was made for the priesthood. It was made for Aaron and his sons, and those that would be of the Levitical priesthood. You understand? So that's a good example of a really on point Israelite garment as a commandment directly from the Most High. With that, Amayim. Switch out. Yeah. Yeah, once we switch over. Once we switch over. Once you start reading, I'll move mine.
I gotta move mine like right now.
All right, no sweat. Have copy art move yours.
We'll switch.
Go ahead and state your registry.
You call your Allah ban Yashkar ban Yasha Allah.
You call Yalla ban Yashikar ban Yashahala.
Yahweh Bashim Yashak Bakdam.
Yahabashim Yashar Bagatha. So why go ahead and step down? With that, Shavia. Go ahead and copy yours. And we was picking up, we had finished verse 24, so you're going to read from verse 25 through the end of the chapter. All right.
Concert.
And then there's 9 verses of the next one. But let's go ahead and round out the chapter. We'll break it down once we get to the end. So basically from 25 to 43.
Concert.
Go ahead. Go ahead and get started. I'll be right back. 39 and 25.
Concert. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 25. Waya I Shawa Pa'ai Ma Naya Zahab Taha War Waya Tanawa Ath Hapa'ai Manayam Bata Wak Hara Manayam Al Shawalaya Hamai Yal Sabayab Bata Wak Harama Nayam. Verse 26. Pa'ai man Waram man Ma'ai man. No, Salakia. Pa'ai man Waram man Al Shawalaya Hama Ay Yal Sabayab Lasharat Ka'ashar Tazawa Yahweh Ath Masha. Verse 27. Waya I Shawa Ath Hakatha Nath Shasha Ma'ai Shah Arag La Aharan Wala Banai Yawa. Verse 28. Wa'ath Hama Tazana Path Shasha Wa'ath Pa'a Raya Haman Salakia Hama. Is that a guy, sir? It's like
The second one? Or
the third one.
Yeah, that's God.
Hamaga ba Aith Shasha Ra'ath Makana Saya Habad Shasha Masha Zor. Verse 29. Wa'ath Ha'a Banas Shasha Masha Zor Watha Kalath Wa'ara Gaman Watha Wa La'aith Shanaya, Ma'aisha, Raquam, Ka'ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Ath, Masha. Verse 30. Waya I Shawa, Ath, Tazayas. Nazar, Ha Quadash, Zahab, Taha War, Wayaka Ta Bawa, Aila Yawa, Maka Tab, Pata Wakaya, Kawa Tum, Quadash, La Yahweh. Verse 31. Wayatha Nawa, Aila Yawa, Patha Yal, Thakalath, Lathath, Al, Hama Tazana Path, Malama Aila, Ka'ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Ath, Masha. Verse 32. Wathakal, call, Ibadath, Mashakan, Ahal, Mawa, Aid, Waya, I Shawa, Banya, Yashra'ala, Kakal, Ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Ath, Masha, Khan, Aishawa. Verse 33. Wayab, Salakia, Wayabaya, Awa, Ath, Hamashakan, Al, Masha, Ath, Ha'a, Hal, Wa'ath, Kal, Kalayawa, Kwara, Sayawa, Kwara Shayawa, Bara Yakawa, Bara Yakawa, Slakia, Bara Yawa, Wa'aima da Yawa, Wa'a da Nayawa. Verse 34. Ra'ath, Makasa, Iwa Rath, Ha'a Yalam, Hama'a da Mayam, Ra'ath, Makasa, Irath, Irath, Hathakashayam, Ra'ath, Parakath, Hama Sak. Verse 35. Ath, Aran, Ha'ai Dath, Ra'ath, Badayawa, Ra'ath, Hakaparath. Verse 36. Ath, Hashala Khan, Ath, Call, Kalayawa, Wa'ath, Lacham, Hapanayam. Verse 37. Ath, Hamana Ra, Hataha Ra, Ath, Nara Thaya, Narath, Hamai Raka. Wa'ath. Call. Kalaya. Ra'ath. Shaman. Hama'a. Wa. It's like Hama'a. War. Verse 38. Wa'ath. Mazabach. Hazahab. Ra'ath. Shaman. Hamashakha. Ra'ath. Quata Rath. It's like you. Hasamayam. Wa'ath. Masak. Pathach. Ha'a. Hall. Verse 39. Ath. Mazabach. Hanakashath. Ra'ath. Makabar. Hanakashath. Ashar. Lawa. Ath. Badayawa. Ra'ath. Call. Kalayawa. Ath. Hakayar. Salakia. Hakayar. Wa'ath. Kanawa. Verse 40. Ath. Kwala Aya. Haka Tazar. Ath. Aimadaya. Wa'ath. Adanaya. Wa'ath. Hamasak. Lasha R. Lasha R. Haka Tazar. Ath. Maya ta Rayawa. Waya ta da Thaya. Wa'ath. Call. Kalaya. Ibadath. Hamasha Khan. La'a Hall. Mawa Aid. Verse 41. Ath. Baga Daya. Hasha Rad. Lasha Rath. Bakwa Dash. Ath. Baga Daya. Hakwadash. La'aha Ran. Hakahan. Ra'ath. Bagadai. Select Badagai. Bagadaya. Banayawa. Lakahan. Verse 42. Kakal. Ashar. Tazawa. Yahweh. Ath. Masha. Khan. Aishawa. Banaya. Yasra'ala. Ash. Call. Ha'ibada. Verse 43. Wayara. Masha. Ath. Call. Hamala. Aka. Wahana. Aishawa. Atha. Ka'ashar. Tazawa. Yahweh. Khan. Aishawa. Wayad Badak. No, it's like Waya Barak. Atham. Masha. This is the Exodus 40, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayad Dabar. This is like Wayad Dabar. Yahweh. All. Masha. La Amar. Verse 2. Bayawam Hakadash Hara'a Shawan Ba'a Kad Lakadash Thakwayam Ath Mashakan Ahal Mawa'id. Verse 3. Washam Slakia Washamath Sham Ath Shara Wan Ha'ida Wath Slakia Hai the Wath Wasakath Al Ha'aran Ath Haparakath. Verse 4. Wahaba Ath Hashala Khan Wa'ira Kath Ath Ira Kawa Wahaba Ath Hamana Ra Wahaila Yath Ath Nara Thayah. Verse 5. Wanatha Tha Ath Mazabach Hazahab Laquad Sarath.
Let's start with verse 9.
Come on, sir. La Panya Arawan Ha'ai Dath Washamath Ath Masak Hapa Thach Lamashakan. Verse 6. Wana Tha Ath Mazabach Ha'ai La Panya Mathach Mashakan Ahal Zawa Aid. Verse 7. Wanatatha Ath Hakayar Bayan Ahal Mawa'id Wabayan Hamazabak Wanatatha Sham Mayam. Verse 8. Washamath Ath Hakatazar Sabayab Wanatatha Ath Masak Sha'ar Hakatazar. Verse 9. Wala Kath Ath Shaman Hamashaka Wamashakan. That was Wamashakath Ath Hamashakan Wa'ath Call Ashar Bawa Wakwadash Wakwadashath Atawa Wa'ath Call Kalayawa Wahaya Kwadash.
Let's go ahead and get that in English.
Come on.
Get started in chapter
39, verse 25. Okay, sir. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 25 in the English. And they made bales of pure gold and put the bales between the pomegranates upon the hem of the robe, round about between the pomegranates. Verse 26. And a bell and a pomegranate, a bell and a pomegranate, let's see, Slakia. A bell and a pomegranate, a bell and a pomegranate, round about the hem of the robe to minister in, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 27. And they made coats of fine linen of woven work for Aaron and his sons. Verse 28. And a mitre of fine linen, and goodly bonnets of fine linen, and linen breeches of fine twinned linen.
And this is the under part of the garment, other than the mitre. It's talking about the coat, the bonnet, which is of course for the head as well as a headpiece, and the linen breeches or the pants, fine twined linen. These are, there's a lot of effort that goes into these. You understand? So it's not. And there's a part that goes over, which you described the shoulder plates, and the chest with the, what do you call it, the stones. Then you got the under part of that, which is the coat, which is going to be something that is kind of gives another layer to the clothes. Okay, so keep going.
Khan. Verse 29. And a girdle of fine twined linen, and blue and purple and scarlet of needlework, as the Lord commanded Moses. And they made the plate, verse 30. And they made the plate of the holy crown of pure gold, and wrote upon it a writing like to the engraving of a signet, holiness to the Lord. Verse 31. And they tied unto it a lace of blue, to fasten it on high upon the mitre, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 32. Thus was all the work of the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation finished, and the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses, so did they. Verse 33. And they brought the tabernacle unto Moses, the tent and all its furniture, his taches, his boards, his bars, and his pillars, and his sockets. Verse 34. And the covering of rams skins dyed red, and the covering of badger skins, and the veil of the covering. Verse 35. The ark of the testimony, and the staves thereof, and the mercy seat. Verse 36. The table, and all the vessels thereof, and the showbread. Verse 37. The pure candlestick, with the lamps thereof, within the lamps to be set in the order, and all the vessels thereof, and the oil for light. Verse 38. And the golden altar, and the anointing oil, and the sweet incense, and the hanging for the tabernacle door. Verse 39. The brazen altar, and his gate of brass, his staves, and all his vessels, the laver of his foot. Verse 40. The hanging of the court, his pillars and his sockets, and the hanging for the court gate, his cords and his pins, and all the vessels of the service for of the tabernacle, for the tent of the congregation. Verse 41. The clothes of service to do service in the holy place, and the holy garments for Aaron the priest and his sons' garments, to minister in the priest's office, according to all the, verse 42, according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. So the children of Israel made all the work. Verse 43. And Moses did look upon all the work, and behold, they had done it as the Lord had commanded, even so had they done it, and Moses blessed them.
Moses blessed them, and he gave them the go-ahead that this was done the right way, according to what the Most High gave to him, and then what he gave to them. It was a successful version of the game of telephone. But so often do we try to pass things down from one to another, and it gets diluted over time. And so what has to be brought back is the standard that Israel is supposed to have, and it's in these laws, statutes, and commandments. It's in these examples. You understand? For any school to step up their garment game, these are the ones you want to look at. You want to look at the scriptures like this so that you get a good understanding of how it's done according to the scriptures, and get back to being as accurate as you possibly can. You understand? So the ephod, the girdle, the shoulder blades, the was it what they call it? I forgot what they called it. Pants. What's it called? Pants.
The breeches.
Breeches. Yeah. All of that is a part of the garment. You understand? Even the part with the covering, with the hole in the front, with the collar, all that stuff is biblical. It's literally biblical. We'll go into the next chapter. We got 9 verses here. Go ahead.
Colonel Khan. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 40, verse 1. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, verse 2, on the first day of the first month shalt thou set up the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation. Verse 3, and thou shalt put therein the ark of the testimony, and cover the ark with the veil. Verse 4, and thou shalt bring in the table and set it in order, the things that are to be set in order upon it. And thou shalt bring in the candlestick and light the lamps thereof. Verse 5, and thou shalt set the altar of gold for the incense before the ark of the testimony, and put the hanging of the door to the tabernacle. Verse 6, and thou shalt set the altar of the burnt offering before the door of the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation. Verse 7, and thou shalt set the laver between the tent of the congregation and the altar, and thou shalt put water therein. Verse 8, and thou shalt set up the court round about, and hang up the hanging at the court gate. Verse 9, and thou shalt take the anointing oil and anoint the tabernacle and all that is therein, and shall hallow it and all the vessels thereof, and it shall be holy.
Meaning separate from everything else. Everything that we've done, all of the preparation and the execution of following these orders separates us from the Christian church, separates us from the Catholic Church. The way they do things is according to their culture and their customs. If it doesn't come out of the Bible, it's not biblical.
Right.
Straight up and down. I mean, there's really no getting around it. You have to follow the Bible. And the beautiful thing about it is now that we as Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans are coming back to our true heritage, seeing all of the proof that we are these people, seeing that we are going through the curses that Israel was set to endure for us not keeping his commandments. How much more important is it now for not only for us to be the example in keeping these commandments, but to be doing whatever effort it takes to reach out to the community where our people are lost, where our people are struggling, where our people are dealing with death and destruction all around us, and to show them a way that leads to life and life more abundantly. You understand? So we have to continue to be that shining example for all of Israel to see. And of course, the whole world will eventually see this and will know for a fact that we are indeed those children that the Most High had made his covenant with all those years ago. And with that, Amajim. Hold up. Go ahead and blow the horn.
La Yashra'Allah.
La Yashra'Allah.
I got it.
With that, Amajim, which means to rise. Sar, which means to turn. Pamahak Wadum, we're going to face towards the east, and we're going to finish with the Lord's Prayer in the Lashman Kodash.
Abanaw.
Shabbat
Shemayim.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwithka. Thaba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathalanawa. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalaknawa. Kabawathnawa. Go ahead. Watano. Wala'a. Tabi'ainawa. Banasayawam. Abo. Hawashinawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Wataparath. Laiwalamium. Aman. The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. All right, with that, Sar. And at this time, we're going to be saluting the scroll. Go ahead and step down to the side right here, brother.
Jehovah Shem Yahshua.
Go ahead and blow the horn one more time. All right, at this time, we're going to close out with one courtesy salute for the brothers and the visual. Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmad Barak,
Jehovah Shem Yahshua.
Yad Yamatah. Sorry, we're going to turn and face the sisters for one courtesy salute. Sister Ben. And the visual. Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmad Barak,
Yahshua Shem Yahshua.
Yad Yamatah. Dismissed.